Shalom, welcome to Out of Africa Torah Session. My name is Tatra Cohen, and this week we are on the Torah portion, Vaetchanan. I pleaded. These are the words coming from Moshe Rabbeinu, the servant of Adonai, the famous guy who led the children of Israel from Egypt all the way as they were now entering into the promised land. A wonderful story, a wonderful testimony, which is filled with so many mystical things, which actually make this story interesting and also a lesson for you and me today. But today I have just a very short message. Of course, we are told interesting things, especially from the viewpoint of the rabbis using numerology or gematria, that the times Moshe prayed for this very request, that Lord, if you can only allow me to enter into this land, just to see by my own eyes, is actually equivalent to 515 times. Imagine you are praying for the same thing for 515 times. That should have been something very serious. And now, today I want us to look at something which Moshe did, the way he prayed. Why am I saying this? Because my message for you today is, what is your attitude when you are praying? You know, most of us, because we know God is our parent and we come with that parent-child kind of relationship in our head, and we think that everything we say, we should be given. But unfortunately, or fortunately rather for your life's sake, it's not always the same. Sometimes God may say yes, sometimes he may say no, sometimes he may say not now. All of these things, the one who is praying should be ready so that when God says no, or when your prayer is not answered the way you want or the way you would expect, you would not despair. And that is my message to you. But now, before I conclude, listen to the words which Moshe said from verse 24. My Lord God, you began to show your servant your greatness and your mighty hand through the great miracles performed in Egypt, at Red Sea, and during the recent conquest, that who is a God in the heaven or on earth who can perform like your miracles, your actions, and like your mighty deeds. You know, it's more like him, putting the Lord in a good mood. He's telling the Lord how great he is. And that should be the attitude of your prayer. By the way, majority of Jewish prayers actually begin with a bracha. They begin with praising the Lord, whether you are going to ask or to plead or to beg or to whatever you're going to do. But let your attitude towards prayer be that of being grateful. Be that of being, a person who is coming to praise the name of the Lord. And that is my message to you today. Do not despair when you pray. But when you pray, have an attitude for thanking him, apart from whatever you may be asking. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.